Right, in this video we're going to be covering the basics of web design. This is all stuff that you've done in third year, so it shouldn't be too unfamiliar to you. It'll be just covering the Nat4 basics really, and this video, by the end of this video and the next one, we should have all the Nat4 content done. So let's go over the basic HTML tags. So HTML, if you don't remember, it stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's the stuff that helps us make web pages. Specifically, like the structure of a web page, so like the text you can see on it, the images, that type of thing. It doesn't deal with colors or anything. That's something else which we'll deal with later. And we use tags as opposed to code. So a tag looks like this. It has the two little arrows, and then the closing tag has a forward slash. So an example would be, here's the body tag. We've got body here, and then another one here, and the only difference is there is a slash there. So, but what does a typical page look like? So at the start of every document you need this doc type HTML thing. This is quite unique. It doesn't really have a closing one. It just tells the computer we're writing in HTML. Thankfully REPL, it adds this in for you, so you don't really have to remember this, but just remember that for like exams and other things going forward. HTML says it's the start of the actual document, so there'll be a closing one at the bottom. There is the head of the website, and then there is the body of the website. Now, for the basics, the only thing that's going to go in the head of the website is the title. Now, when I say the title, I mean like the little tab on your web browser that'll be at the top of the screen. We'll look at that in a second. That's what your title is. Everything else you see on the web page goes in the body. So here's an example. This one, it would just say simple homepage in the tab at the top, and then it would say this is that's what the actual website would have in it. You can make paragraphs by using p tags. So every time you write if you need a new paragraph, you have to do this. You can't just write the enter button, it won't work. Formatting tags are quite basic. The letters stand for what you think they would. If you do B, it makes the word bold. If you do I, it makes the word italic, and if you do U, it makes the word underlined. Headings. There's 7 different sizes, so H1 is the largest, with H6 being the smallest. Now I did say there's 7. The 7th one is the size of normal text, and the reason that is, it's so you can edit it later. So when we start looking at colors and fonts and that, you could use this H7 without wrecking anything, but don't worry about that for now. Common mistake is to get mixed up between the head and the headings. So H1 goes inside the body of the website, whereas the head, it's like its own little thing, and it holds the title. So if you were to add a heading, if we look back at our previous example, oh wait, that is it. You would put the heading in the body here. Right. Images, they're a bit different. Like as you can notice, it's not really like a closing one. It's like the opening and it's like just one big tag. So what you have to write is image source equals, and then in quotes you write either the name of your image, so you'll need to have the image attached to REPL, or you can actually, if you go and find it on like Google Images or something, and you go view image and then copy the web address, you can just write the address, and as long as that image remains on the internet in that place, it will find that image and link it like up to your page. Now the height bit here is because the image will probably be huge, and it might take over your page. There's a width one as well, but you only really need to use one or the other. I wouldn't even recommend using both, or you'll get weird shapes. Really that just makes it 150 pixels tall. You can try it with or without it and see what you think, but normally if you don't have this, it's going to be ridiculously huge. So here's an example putting everything together. So you've got dog type HTML. In the head is the title. Title tags allow you to edit tabs. So here's the tab there. As you can see, title tags allow you to edit tabs. The body of the website is where the main content goes. So H1 tags make large headings. There's our large headings. H4 tags make mid-size headings. Each of these are new paragraphs, because notice how you can bundle up tags together. Each of these are a new paragraph, and as you'd expect, B makes it bold, I italic, and U underline. And then there's the image. So I added the image to REPL, and well, it just finds it, and then it makes it 150 pixels tall. This image is huge if you get rid of that height bit there. I've got this as a separate lesson, but I'm just going to go through it quickly now, because it's only really one thing. So there's going to be two tasks, right? The first task is going to be on REPL Teams, and it covers all this. But task 2 covers lists. So lists are when, well, what would I say? It's just a list of items. It can be an ordered list or an unordered list. Every item in the list needs to have this LI tag. So we've got ordered lists and unordered here. The only difference is, you don't have to indent it. I just like indenting it because it makes more sense in my mind. It's up to you, but don't worry about it. It's not like essential or anything. OL means it's going to be ordered, which means it has a number 1, 2, 3, and as long as it's got these LI tags, then it will change them to 1, 2, and 3. UL makes it unordered. It just makes it bullet points. Notice these LI tags are exactly the same. The only difference is the letter here, whether you want it ordered or unordered. And that's all there is to the second lesson, and that's half of the NAT4 course already. So we'll cover the theory behind the rest of the NAT4 course in the next video. But for now, if you go to REPL, and you should be on the team. If it opens up regular REPL, just go click Teams Beta here, and you should be added to the team. If you're not, email me and I'll add you to it. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, I've got this web design topic. There's like a new view here, so you might be on grid view, but I've been organizing it by list view, which makes it a bit clearer. And then if you go to basic tags, and what you've got to do is, there is the goal page here. That's what the final page needs to look like. We're going to make pages about a web page about fruit and veg later on, but for now we're just going to do the one page, just like a general fruit page. And here's all the different tasks. It's step-by-step instructions. Here's where your code's going to appear when you open it. Sorry, this is where your website's going to appear. So add a title to the head of the website, call it fruit web page, use the title tag. So if you look at this HTML bit, here's our code. I've started it off for you. REPL starts this off for you anyway. You need to look at the task and go title tag, and then go title, and then say fruit web page. Now you can run this. You're not going to see anything because it's got the little tab at the top at the moment, but let's just go to task 2 then, so you can actually see that. Add a large heading to the body of the website, right fruit. Use the H1 tag. So for the H1 tag, we'll just put that. Notice this is better than Notepad, which we used in 3rd year, because it kind of like auto-completes some of it for you. Like, it gives you suggestions on what to finish, and then so it's really helpful. It's also more helpful to find errors. If we run this, fruit just appears on this page like that. You don't have to save it. You don't have to open it in a browser. It's so much easier than what we used to use. It just updates everything automatically. If you just want to write a paragraph, you can just write whatever, and then run it again, and then you get your different changes. Obviously don't write that. If you want to see it like a full web browser page, you just click this button here, and that'll let you see the tab. Sometimes it doesn't work though, and we'll try it out. Oh no, it's working. So as you can see, there's a title, fruit web page, comes up at the top tab there, and then we've got H1 fruit, and then we've got the rest of the rubbish I've just written there, but we can get rid of that. The hardest part of this is probably the image bit. So for the image, you can I would just copy and paste the example. I've done that for a reason. So if you copy and paste that, oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Great. The image no longer works. Right, so what you need to do is you need to go open a new tab and find an image of fruit, just any type of fruit, right? And cute, right? So if let's just look at this, and then if we go, where is it? Where's the view image? Copy and paste that, the link up here, Control C, Control V here, I think that should work. Run it, and there's the image. As you can see, it's quite huge, so if you want to make it smaller, just go height and just put in a number and try it out, see what you think about it. Or you can also do width, but I just like doing height. And that's how you do the image. You can also do it if you go File, Save Image As, and then if you go to your desktop, I'm just going to save it there for now. And then you should be able to drag this in here. Did I just close the actual web page? What an idiot. What just happened? I have no idea. Right. Anyway, yeah, right, so just give it an easier name. I'm just going to call it fruit.jpg. .jpg, get rid of the second one, right, and then if you write here fruit.jpg, run that, and then it just finds the image right here. Once you've done that, make sure you press submit so I can see it. It will notify me once you press submit there, and then I can give you feedback. You should have like a share button as well, or maybe there's a way to ask for help. I can't remember how it looks on your version. The second task is, I know there is more down at the bottom here, but I haven't published all of them. So lists is the second one, and then you need to add a bunch of a list of berries, one being unordered and one being ordered. I just realized I don't have a final answer picture for you, but I'll upload that before I upload this video. Right, hopefully this video was useful. I'll post a PowerPoint on Teams so you can look for that, so you've got something to copy and then just change a little bit to help. Right, thank you for watching.